pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, RHS. I'm Leah Kynes, filling in for Sydney Ferguson.
And I'm Joe Rubnicki, and this is your Daily Dose for Monday, April 11th, 2016.
There will be a Wyandotte DECA Zumba fundraiser in the RHS gym on April 18th at 6 p.m. The cost is $5 for students and $10 for adults. Come out, show your dance moves, and support the national candidates.
Student Council is having their annual blood drive on the 22nd. To register for a donation, go to mrskg.weebly.com and scroll down to the April 22nd blood drive section.
Students, here's the standardized testing schedule for this week. Tomorrow, the juniors take the SAT and the freshmen take the PSAT. Seniors and sophomores do not report to school today.
Wednesday, juniors take work keys and the sophomores take the PSAT. Freshmen and seniors do not report to school. Thursday the 14th is a regular day, and Friday the 15th will be a half day.
Cindy Teets interviewed some of our favorite subs here at RHS.
Here at RHS, we love our teachers, and we love our subs just as much. So we took a closer look at some of the subs here at RHS. How long have you been subbing at RHS?
Since probably the fall of 2001.
I have been subbing for 9 years. I'm in my 9th year right now.
Since I retired in 1994.
This is my 4th year working here, my 3rd year subbing.
What do you do outside of subbing?
I coach 3 sports, tennis, hockey, and baseball. So it's good to see my players both in school and outside.
I like to do crossword puzzles, I like the vacation visit.
Subbing keeps me busy during the week, but on the weekends I like to shop, I like to travel, I like to read, I like to go out to lunch with my friends.
I'm retired and I just travel a little bit. I swim in the morning and take my wife out to dinner.
What did you do before you started subbing?
I taught full-time here. I mean, when Wyandotte, 40 years total. 20 years at Wilson and 20 years at Roosevelt.
Why do you like subbing at RHS?
Well, it gets me out of the house, gives me something to do, and gives me some fun money and money to furnish my wife's gambling addiction.
I enjoy it because, again, I get to see my players inside and outside of school, make sure they're student athletes because they're students before they're athletes, and I just enjoy playing sports myself. So if I'm not coaching, I'm usually doing something active myself.
Wow, we have some really great subs here at RHS. Now back to the anchors.
Those are some pretty great subs. Thanks, Sydney.
Tomorrow after school, the following clubs will be meeting. Chess Club, Gamers Club meets in room A178 from 2:50 to 4 p.m., and Feminist Club after school in A211.
This week, our club will be glazing flower pots to sell in May with Teddy's Flower Shop for Third Friday.
If you are interested in drawing or designing an idea for the next part of the mural by the loading docks, see your English teacher or Ms. Stiles for sheets with dimensions and due dates.
April is Jazz Appreciation Month. If you're interested in jazz music or learning more about this truly American art form, join the Jazz Ensemble every Friday this month from 2:50 to 3:30 for an open jazz rehearsal.
Hello RHS, I'm Tyler Thornton and this is your Daily Sports Report. Baseball and softball play today at Carlson in their first league game. Soccer plays today at home against Kennedy and are looking for their first win this year. Katie Schertz and Ashley Olette spoke with some of the returners on their future season.
Last year was the Wyandotte girls' first ever soccer team.
Let's check out their goals for this season. Now that you have a year under your belt, what are your expectations for this upcoming season?
My expectations for Team 2 are definitely more wins, more teamwork, better formation and shape, and more goals.
How are you recovering from your ACL injury?
I've been doing a lot of training with my trainer, Anna, and I've also been doing a lot of weight training with the soccer team and with Coach Flip.
Being a newcomer on the team, what do you expect of this season?
I expect to win more games and have a better season.
How do the underclassmen help your team?
The underclassmen really bring a lot of life and energy to the team.
How did you prepare individually for this season?
I just practiced with my dad and I started doing sports tech.
How did you guys prepare as a team?
We conditioned for like 2 months and after school we went in the weight room and we would run and stuff.
Team 2 really has come a far way when it comes to soccer. You know, it was a process last year building up the soccer program here at Wyandotte. But I really do support the soccer team. I'll be at every single game. And it's a good thing they got going.
Good luck this season, Team 2. Now let's kick it back to the Anchors.
Good luck, girls. Now back to the Anchors.
Thanks, Tyler.
Happy birthday to Christina Scanlon.
And a good morning to Mrs. Zaleski and her 3rd hour Spanish 2 class.
I'm Aaliyah Kynes.
And I'm Joe Rednicki. Que tengas un gran día, RHS.
Holy cadoodle, RHS!
Let's go see how much you pay attention to your teachers. What teacher says, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job?
Mrs. Blake.
Mr. Keast.
Guerrero, definitely Guerrero.
I love my job. I love my job. I love my job.
What teacher says, holy cadoodle?
Miss Lomas.
I have no idea. If I had to take a guess, Mr. Durant.
I want to say Mr. Durant.
Kalo. Kelly Lomas.
Holy cadoodle.
What teacher says, bell to bell, no cell?
Bell to bell, no cell is Mrs. Bowler. She claims that Mrs. Robb stole it from her. But I think both of them say it. Miss Bowler and Miss Robb.
Mrs. Robb.
Miss Robb.
Bell to bell, no cell.
Who says, let me think about it. No.
Pat Haley.
All of them?
Let me think about it.
What teacher says, mumbo jumbo?
I don't know. Mr. Durant. I have no idea. Durant.
Mumbo jumbo.
Who said, are you eating what I'm cooking?
Mr. Blake. Miss Styles.
Mr. Blake?
Dave Blake. Are you eating what I'm cooking?
What teacher says, do your best, forget the rest?
Souls.
Oh boy. Do your best, forget the rest. Mrs. White.
Do your best, forget the rest. That's Sean's Holes, obviously.
Do your best, forget the rest.